What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for checking out the channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notify button, where we're always dropping Toyota Tacoma content. So you're probably wondering, why are we out in the middle of a parking lot? Well, the reason why we're out here is because I just want to show you guys how I typically park in parking lots. And with the holiday season approaching us, just probably we got about, less than 20 days until Christmas. So yeah, so when you're out parking your truck and you're parking next to people, typically what I do is, so like you guys see, I'm here at over at Winco, and so when I typically park any time of the year, I park all the way like in the back, away from people. So my truck's not gonna get dinged, because you pull in somewhere tight and people just don't care about other people's property. It's not like it's a big deal to where I'm gonna try to take up 2 spots or nothing like that. Sometimes I do, even if you're way out in the middle of nowhere, somebody is still parked next to you. So just ideas, you want to just be careful where you park these trucks at, because the only reason why I'm making a big deal about it is because we pay so much for these trucks. Even if you got an off-road, a SR5, you got like a $40,000 truck basically, $35,000, $40,000, $50,000 truck. So for somebody just to hop out of their car that they don't care about, and just swing their door open and just ding you, and that might just be the least of it. People are hitting people's cars in these parking lots, and it's only gonna get worse, as I said, as we get into the holiday season, when you guys are taking your trucks to the mall and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Your mall crawling and all that stuff. When you're doing all that, excuse me, and hopefully this they got a generator or something going on over there. Hopefully that's not too loud. But yeah, so I'm always mindful, of parking my vehicle. Even if I gotta walk a little bit further, I'll park in the back. And typically, sometimes I'll park even further back, because this is the entrance. You see the entrance is way up there. And like I'm way down here, and like there's a couple other cars over here spread out, but you see like there's cars over there. But like these parking lots, this is early in the morning, so it's not as busy. So yeah, because I'm on a lot of these forums, as you guys know. I'm on Taco Nation, I'm on Pacific Northwest Tacomas and all that stuff. So you hear about all the horror stories about people, parking in garages, and is getting, their whole, they're losing, they're losing bumpers and big old gashes in the back of their bumper. And also just even, you got to be careful with these trucks, because they are a pretty good sized truck. So even if you're parking yourself, you're pulling in somewhere, you're pulling through a driveway or a drive-through, more likely you're pulling through a drive-through, like maybe a bank ATM or something like that, and you got to go around a tight corner or something like that, you just got to be careful, because what you don't want to do is like hit your rear end as you're pulling around and trying to make a sharp turn. You know how some of these drive-throughs are, they're pretty tight and narrow, so it can be difficult getting in there. So yeah, so I always typically, I'm always cautious of where I park at. And I just hate it. I really, like, if I go to a restaurant and we're sitting down inside and to eat, what I'll do is I'll try to park somewhere, or try to sit somewhere where I can see my truck. It's nice having a Tesla, to where you can always just take you can look at your phone and see what's going on with your car, what's going on inside and what's going on outside. So you don't have to really worry about it. And so and theft doesn't seem to be too bad with these trucks. I don't see a lot of it like on the internet or nothing. I kind of want to search and kind of see like how often are these things stolen. But yeah, you would think they would be stolen a lot more, as cool as they are, and all the accessories that people put on these trucks, wheels and tires. But I guess they know if you got a Tacoma, you probably got a gun. maybe that's you, maybe that's not you. But yeah, so well, that's the good thing. I'm glad that people aren't just out there stealing stuff like that, or I haven't had to go get a cat shield or anything like that. But yeah, I'm always super cautious, because that's the last thing you want, is somebody to hit your car and then they don't leave a note or anything, and then you just got a big old, your new truck just got hit, and that's not fun. So I'm always just careful where I park at, whether I'm going to the grocery store or wherever. So don't put yourself in those tight spots, because these trucks are, they're not super small, they're not super big, but just don't put yourself in a tight spot to where somebody might, nick your car getting out, your truck getting out. Because like I said, these are nice trucks. These are really, really nice trucks, and they're expensive, so nobody wants to come out of pocket and have to go to the body shop and deal with that. And not only that, if you got to take your truck to the body shop or whatever, it ain't no telling how long it'll be there. and if they can get parts or whatever. So, you know, it's just a big hassle and a big inconvenience, and it's a big eyesore. You know, I know somebody, I don't know her personally, but she just took delivery of a solar octane just a couple months ago, and her whole passenger door is already gashed in now. Somebody just hit her. You know, I don't know if she got in an accident or what. So accidents are a whole nother story, you know. So what I typically do, like for driving sometimes, like if I'm driving this truck and it's like a lot of traffic and we're stop and go, and we're like, you know, it's pretty much stop and go, and maybe we're at night or something like that, what I'll do is I'll turn on these, turn on the bed lights. So I'll turn on that bed light there and these bed lights here, so the lights are up so they can see, you know, when we're stopping and slowing down. And if it's a lot of traffic, I even put on my hazards, you know, when we're stopping and slowing down like that, and traffic and stuff, so people can see you and they know what's going on, because what you don't want is to get rear-ended, you know. So yeah, so this is just typically how I park, you know, and I recommend it. You know, I know it's kind of crazy, you know, plus you can always get a little exercise, you know. So yeah, that's what I would recommend you do. You know, just make sure you're cautious of where you're parking at, and, you know, be safe, because like I said, the last thing you want to do is have somebody hit your truck and just drive off, act like nothing ever happened. So yeah, I just been enjoying this truck. As you can see, this baby looks good, and the truck is really dirty today, but it still looks really clean on camera. I mean, it's been dirty. I haven't washed it in a while, but it's an awesome truck. You know, the last year, the naturally aspirated V6s, and it's just a beauty. I just love it how it looks right now in this frame right here. So yeah, if you guys are thinking about getting these Toyota Tacomas, you better get them while they last. And if you're looking to get a solar octane, I took a little search last night and just to see if I could see any. I found a couple used ones, but I didn't find anything new. So, you know, the used ones I found only had, you know, like I said, they were all under, I think the most one had was maybe 10,000 miles, maybe at the most. But the other one had like, you know, a couple hundred miles. And I think I might have found another Pro with just like a couple hundred miles, but it wasn't a solar octane. So I did a search and only 2 solar octanes popped up. And that was almost a nationwide search. So it'll be interesting to see if we see any more of these on the lots. I think I remember hearing somebody saying that they were going to take delivery of their solar octane in late December. So I'm assuming that's going to be the last of the allocations coming in. So if you are waiting for a solar octane, let me know in the comments below. Let me know when you're supposed to pick up your truck. But other than that, yeah, like I said, I'm not sure if we're gonna see any more new ones hitting these lots. So we'll see. I'll be hitting up the lots as much as I can and seeing what they got. So thanks for all the support and all the love that you guys have been showing the channel. I really appreciate it. And yeah, we're just gonna keep it moving, you know. So we'll get some more videos uploaded to you guys. But yeah, just been enjoying the truck. The more I drive it, you know, the better it feels, and I'm loving it, you know. It's been an excellent truck. Like I said, I can't be without a Tacoma, so I gotta have one. So if that's you, if you're thinking about getting a 3rd gen, these are awesome. The 4th gen is gonna have about 50 more pound-feet of torque. You know, it's gonna be a 4-cylinder, turbocharged 4-cylinder, so if you don't mind that. And I think they got all the bugs worked out. You know, the truck looks awesome. The 24 looks amazing. Like when I see it, I'm just like, man, how much, I mean, they just did so much work. They just put so much work in on that truck to where it just looks amazing. And I think it looks really, really nice. I think these trucks look awesome, but I think that truck looks even better as far as looks are concerned. The Pro looks amazing, and that Trail Hunter just looks amazing as well. So that's gonna do it, you guys. Have a good day. God bless. Be safe out there, and watch out for your truck, because people, they don't care. They'll hit your car and just drive off into the sunset like it never happened. So peace. Make sure you hit that like button, you hit the subscribe button, you hit the notify button. We out.